My deepest respects to all the past mystics, the future mystics and the present mystics. Religion is different from religiousness. People tend to misinterpret. Generally, when somebody says he is a spiritual person, the normal understanding is, oh, he has changed his dress, he has changed his attire, presentation, he visits a temple or a church or a mosque, and few slokas he keeps on repeating, and he does many rituals, accepted rituals. Basically, what we are talking about is the gross aspect of religion, the body of religion. The spirit of religion is much, much deeper, and it is very, very subtle. We need to understand the deeper aspects of religion, and actually our Sanatana Dharma is very, very strong in that thousands of years back. But today whatever you find in the name of religion is absolutely contra to what was talked about thousands of years back. People normally understand religion means certain gods, certain images, idols are, and each religion has a different idol, different god. Just think a moment, how can the god be different in each country? How can the place of worship or to reach the god be different? Can it be so? Just the basic funda of any religion is to become clean, to become pure. His heart is pure, his mind is pure, all the past residual karma, samskaras, vasanas are to be driven away, irrespective of which religion you belong to. Does God want people to repeat His name? Just repeat His name? Come with lot of demands, complaints, suggestions to God? Absolutely something is wrong basically. Who are these gods after all? Who are these, the propagators of each religion? Every religion, if you consider, they were actually mystics and connected with religiousness. The deeper transformation that is taking place within oneself. You can call knowing thyself. How you can upgrade your mental software, how you can understand the mind, how you can transform the mind, how you can transcend the mind. This is the basic intention of every religion. Slowly, instead of the basic religiousness, people started worshipping the mystics who were talking or who are practicing religiousness, who are practicing spirituality, were forgotten. You may see, like the greatest of the great, the father of yoga, Shiva, the Yogi Raj, the masters like Krishna, Sai Baba, Shirdi Sai Baba, Jesus Christ, all these people, they were born here, they were practicing the basic thing called religiousness, the spirituality. Now, in the name of religion, people know only idols, only idols. Of course, the idols are representing a broad spectrum of experience, the darshana. That is why in Sanatana Dharma it is called darshanam. It is something like each idol is a symbolic representation of the godliness, the experiencing of higher spirituality. To appeal to the right brain, it was made into a format, an image, an idol. Whoever it is something like a veena. A idol of veena, image of veena is not veena. The music that comes out of the veena is different from the veena of the image, the idol. It does not say anything. The image of a lamp, image of lamp is nothing to do with the light that comes out of the lamp. But the mystics, in their wider experiences, they had to symbolically represent many of the things. In the early years, thousands of years back, the sanctorium, inner sanctorium, sanctatorium, the Garbhagudi is just emptiness, it is nothingness. The pure silence, the pure nothingness, which contains either 0 or infinity, is something to be experienced through certain practices taught by these mystics. Nobody practices what the mystics told. 112 sutras of Shiva, of the Vijnana Bhairava Tantra are forgotten, but we just worship. Bhagavad Gita, Krishna, the whole of Bhagavad Gita, he talked about the practices, the experiences of religiousness and higher spirituality, how to drop your mind, how to purify your mind is forgotten. Whether it is Buddha, 100 years after Buddha, Buddha was forgotten. People who talked that God is not a person like Buddha, then people called him as Bhagavan Buddha. Mahavir, he said God is not a person, a state of, it is a state of arrival, and then they said Bhagavan Mahavir. Jesus, he said, my Father in the heaven. People forgot that Father in the heaven and started only being with Jesus. Muhammad, he said Allah Ta'ala, people forgot Allah Ta'ala. Same is the case with every religion. Shirdi Sai Baba, he said Allah Malik. People forgot that Allah Malik and what they have done. Just see a flower, the image of a flower is different from the flower which spreads its fragrance. The image of flower, the idol of flower cannot give you that fragrance, cannot give you the experience of that flower. This is the basic difference people have misunderstood. Thousands of years back, in one of the Upanishadic stories, it was said God was, he created the nature, the existence, the flora and the fauna, all the plant kingdom and the animal kingdom. He also lived along with them, such a beautiful existence. Then he thought of creating a human being, and he has created human being, and he was also living along with them. And this human being, once he was created, because God was also located very nearby in his neighborhood, he started complaining every day, and each person was, the demand was different. One person says, I want rain today, and another person says, I want sun today. One person says, I want cloud today. One person says, I want a clear sky today, and all on the same day. God was confused. It is all because of the so much of demands. Then he has called for the meeting with all the bureaucrats of that God. He said, after the creation of these human beings, every day somebody knocks at my door and he puts his demand, tell me what to do, where I should go. One person said, sir, you go on to Mount Everest, nobody will come there. So, with his Divya Drishti, that astral travel, he understood that no, the human beings like will come there also. Tenzing Norgay, Edmund Hillary, they will come there, and then people will again clock there also. Then one person said, sir, you go to the deepest of the oceans like Pacific Ocean. There is a place very, very deep, half Mindanao, go and hide there. Again used his Divya Drishti, then he knew there also they will come with all the submarines and oceanic voyages, people will reach there also. Another person said, sir, you go to moon, nobody will come. Again with his Divya Drishti, he had seen Neil Armstrong, Edwin Aldrin, and then he found that no, this is all wrong, he will come there. The oldest and the wisest of the ministers, Brihaspati, he came and uttered something in the ear of this god. Then God was very happy. He said, yes, you are right. This is the place where I should be, and that is the heart of the human being. Nobody will enter the heart, and that is the right place to really enter. All outer voyages, you need to cover a distance, but going inside your heart is a pathless path. It is a goalless goal, just coming into the moment, and nobody will bother to go within. So, all the religions were only missing the mystics that existed then. Soon after the death of the Buddha, so many systems have come, Hinayana, Mahayana, Vajrayana. Immediately after the death of Mahavira, Digambaras and Svetambaras, immediately after the death of Krishna, Shaivites, Vaishnavites, Shaktites, and each trying to hoist their own flag. Everybody saluting only their own idol, missing all the religiousness, missing all the spirituality. Of course, I am not saying idols are wrong. They are connoting deeper aspects. The spirit of religion is much higher. Once you enter into spirituality, once you enter into meditation, then only you will understand. That is why Upanishads, it is always said, he exists everywhere. How can you locate him in one idol or one man-made temple? You can fight for a man-made temple or a church or a mosque. My God exists here, but nobody says he exists everywhere. My God, even the so-called our own, the Shaivite will say that Vaishnavite is different. Even in the Vaishnavite, the three which you vertically draw, each is differing from the other. One says straight line, actually these are all the knots, the nadis, Ida, Pingala and Sushumna, whether you are drawing like this horizontal or vertical, it does not mean much, or a single line. Unless we enter into the spiritual practices, it does not mean anything. The God is everywhere, you can't really choose the place. Once Shirdi Sai Baba, his disciple, came to him. He was a very staunch disciple and a follower. Every day without seeing Baba, he never had his food also. Baba, out of the compassion for this gentleman, he said, "Don't come to me, tomorrow I will come to you, your house." Because Baba said he is going to come to his house, now this gentleman, he prepared lot of dishes, 21 dishes, and he kept them ready. Whole day he was keeping them on the front yard and waiting for the Baba. In the meantime, one beggar, he said, "In the name of Baba," he was saying, "Allah Malik." Then that beggar was asking for the alms, the food, and he was driven away. "Baba is going to come, now you run away from this place." With great difficulty, he has driven that beggar. Next one, dog has come. The dog was very hungry, and with all the smells that are emanating from the place, saliva was oozing from the dog's tongue, and it was waiting for the food to be served. He has taken a big stick and driven that dog. And one old lady has passed that direction. She was also asking for alms, but this man, he turned his head sideways and he said goodbye. "Don't come here." And whole evening he waited and Baba didn't come. Next day he goes to the Baba's mandir and he tells Baba, "Whole day I waited and you have not bothered." He said, "My dear, I have come thrice, but you are not ready to serve me at all. You are even throwing a stone on me, hitting with a stick and even turned your face. Tell me now, in what form the God should be?" He is all pervading. So, he is everywhere. Don't try to look at him in one particular area. All religions are same, all gods are same, all consciousness is same, and to seek that consciousness, to throw away of our samskaras, all our karmas, all our vasanas, strongly be with your meditation, and we shall all reach this destination, and I wish you all the best and God bless you. to all the seekers of the evening.